Since its inception in February 2021, the National Employment Recovery Strategy Task Force, chaired by DTI and co-chaired by DOLE and TESDA, has exerted all efforts to help the recovery of the labor market through job creation and preservation, trainings, and assistance to establishments, among others. To this end, the 20-agency-strong coalition sought the active participation of more than 500 worker and employers groups, represented by over 2,000 participants, and the guidance of international development organizations, to craft an action plan that takes a whole-of-society approach towards the recovery of jobs and the revival of the labor market from the pandemic. The NERS Task Force is pleased to share its achievements in its 8-point employment recovery agenda. On the proposed wage subsidy for private sector workers, the task force continues to campaign for the approval of the proposed program, most recently having it presented during the cabinet meeting held last March 15, 2022, to encourage more micro, small, and medium enterprises to resume operation and not only save, but also offer new jobs. On the conduct of a job summit, the 2021 NERS Job Summit was successfully concluded last Labor Day, May 1, 2021, gathering bold and vulnerable policy and program recommendations from the business and labor sector for the refinement of the NERS agenda. On supporting the passage of priority legislations and policies that strengthen economic and employment recovery, the task force is pleased to report that all the bills in its legislative agenda, namely the Public Service Act, Retail Trade Liberalization Act, and the Foreign Investment Act, have already been passed into law and are expected to increase investments in the country and create more job opportunities. On promoting retooling and upskilling of workers, initiatives under the agenda benefited over 1.2 million individuals, with close to 11,000 establishments assisted, based on the task force's latest report to the Office of the President covering its implementation up to December 2021. Noteworthy accomplishments include the full implementation of youth employability programs. Initiatives under the agenda benefited more than 1.2 million youth. Noteworthy accomplishments include extending assistance to business establishments. Initiatives under the agenda benefited over 48,000 individuals, with more than 186,000 establishments assisted. Noteworthy accomplishments include providing social protection to vulnerable groups. Initiatives under the agenda benefited 3.3 million individuals, with over 79,000 establishments assisted. Noteworthy accomplishments include monitoring and supporting the continuous implementation of program with high impact on employment, initiatives under the agenda benefited close to 700,000 individuals. Noteworthy accomplishments include the NERS 8-point employment recovery agenda by the end of 2021 has reached over 6.5 million individuals and more than 277,000 establishments nationwide. Moving forward, the NERS Task Force has streamlined and recalibrated its action points for 2022. The NERS Updated Employment Recovery Agenda encapsulates the various programs and policies implemented by the task force in pursuit of inclusive growth and progress, with 5 key points. Institutionalize NERS and its initiatives across all relevant government agencies. Improve governance and enhance business environment to expand domestic capacities. Promote retooling and upskilling. Provide social protection and assistance to workers, and pursue active engagement of partners through social dialogue. This Labor Day 2022, join the NERS Task Force as it goes beyond 1 million jobs to create, sustain, and transform.